cat keeps bringing money, so Dad sets up camera. If it were just a few misplaced banknotes, it wouldn't have needed an explanation. Maybe they'd all fallen on the floor. But it felt like the cash was coming from his cat. The pile they were playing with each day was bigger than the last. Was this feline a cat burglar? Stuart was passionate about animals, cats in particular. He loved his animals way more than his wife did. Together, the couple had adopted 3 animals, a dog and 2 cats. They were all strays, but soon Stuart felt that they were missing something. Then a beautiful American curl appeared on his porch. After much begging, he managed to convince his wife to let him keep the furry feline. The sad stray soon had a new home. He wasn't allowed to keep any more strays in the house, so he kept the new cat in his office. He was like a staff member at the place, and that would ring true when the cat started turning a profit. One morning, when he got to the office, he noticed some banknotes on the ground in front of the glass door. They were just $1 bills, but where'd they come from? They must have been dropped. So Stuart picked them up and put them in a neat pile on the desk at the front and continued his day. But his cat would continue their habit that no one expected. Everyone at the office loved the little stray. He'd snooze on the desks while people worked and look over at the monitors during the day. He'd step on keyboards and send emails that weren't ready. Just a few days later, he found some more notes on the ground, exactly where the others were a few days prior. Couldn't understand where they were coming from. Stuart was now eyeing the cat. Could it have been him? Nothing else was out of the ordinary, though. It wasn't going through purses or breaking into the petty cash box, but still new money would arrive at the front door every week. Soon they had $50 that they didn't know what to do with. There must have been a reason why this was happening. The office was in the busy part of town where there was lots of traffic every day. So when they asked to get a camera installed, they approved it. After viewing the cameras, Stuart just watched the catwalk around as normal. Nothing was out of the ordinary during the day. But when the evening rolled around, it was a different story. The feline sat at the entrance to the door. Stuart then saw a man walk past the door and noticed the cat trying to get his attention. The man uncrinkled $1 from his wallet and slipped it through the crack in the door. The cat greedily grabbed the money with its paw. The money was then tugged through the door by the cat. Now the cat was up $1, and the man was down $1. The man grinned at the feline and went on his way. Stuart scratched his head. But things would get even stranger. Stuart had no idea how the game had started, neither did the rest of the staff. Who had first shoved the money in to play with the bored kitty? Didn't matter. Word of the unique interaction had spread. He soon found people would intentionally come to their office to see if they could be more clever than the purring mascot. The kitty would just sit there uninterested until he saw a chance to get the bill. Then he would swipe at it and claim his reward. People would giggle and take videos. One day there was even a long line of people waiting to take their turn. Soon the mischievous cat was sitting on a pile of cash. It was then that Stuart realized they had a problem. It would be difficult, or nigh impossible, to give the money back, and it wouldn't be fair to keep it for themselves. So the team gathered together and made an important decision. They were going to donate all money made from the cat to homeless and animal shelters. But that wasn't all. Stuart pulled out their office supplies and made a flashy sign explaining all about the cat and where the money would go. The little guy's fame skyrocketed thanks to the internet. Soon they found their company emails and inboxes with a new kind of mail. People from all over the world had started to donate money, even if they couldn't give it through the amusing game. They just loved the story and wanted to help. Letters poured in with not just $1 bills, but denominations far more generous than they had ever expected. This gave Stuart a profound idea. So far, they hadn't named the cat officially. It hadn't been with them long enough, after all. But considering everything that their little work family had gone through, there was only one name that was fitting. From now on, the fuzzy little hustler will be known as Cashnip. Please share this with your friends and family.